Hello. It would be better if I could call this up on a computer for you. I could probably set something up here at the house.
Oh, well, no, thank you. Electronic things don't seem to bring us very much luck these days.
I suppose you saw the broadcast with Charlie, Lord Ashton, giving back the dragon bone to the Chinese government.
Yes, I did. Alan wasn't here, but I'm sure he did see it. I don't know where he's going to lick his wounds about it, though. Your father certainly stormed out in one of his better foul moods.
Well, that was predictable. He spent his whole life around this damn quest. Everything else always came in second.
Everything and everybody?
I suppose. I don't guess I have any real reason for feeling sorry for him, but it's still no fun seeing him lose everything. Hope he has enough drive to get on with his life.
How sweet. I think your concern would be a little more directed at me. Don't forget that your grandfather's generosity was at my expense, and now with the dragon bone gone, I'm destitute.
Somehow I find it hard to believe that you could ever be destitute, Mother.
It's the principle of the thing. Charlie Prince had no right to give away our fortune.
His fortune.
Right. I'm very mistrustful of anyone with such a cavalier attitude toward money.
Pardon me, it's Lord.
Charlie will do just fine, Jennings. Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies. Ned, just the man I wanted to see. Could I have a word with you and Alan, please?
Certainly.
I'm afraid Alan's going to be a bit of a problem. He's not here.
Well, perhaps we could call him at the hospital.
And he's not there either. I think he's probably having a fit somewhere. I just haven't the vaguest idea of where.
I can't believe it, but you are sitting here right next to me. We're watching Charlie Ashton give away a small fortune, and it's mine. How dare he?
But, Alan, you still have lots of money left, right? Well, I mean, your practice and everything.
That's not the point, Lucy. I just got to tell you something. I just hate all the Ashtons. Charlie Ashton gives away my fortune. His bastard brother cons my father out of money, and then whatever's left, the son takes.
Well, you're right. It doesn't seem fair at all.
Fair? I mean, I wouldn't have minded if they would have given the money to charity. Yeah, I would have minded if they would have. But just the idea of Ned Ashton having all that money. God.
Okay, listen to me. I know this is awful, but Edward did make out the new will, not Ned, so you can't really blame him. It doesn't seem to me he's really that interested in money.
Lucy, don't let that innocent boy look fool you for a second. We're talking about Tracy's son now. Tracy's son. He's got avarice in his genes.
Okay, well then maybe that explains why Monica's so nice to him. She feels sorry for him, and, I mean, she must if Tracy's so horrible.
You really don't understand any of them, Lucy, truly. And be grateful that you don't. I gotta go. If I had to watch that stupid dragon bone story, I sure was glad to be able to watch it with you.
Well, you're welcome here any time.
And I'm very sorry to have burdened you with all of my problems.
Would you not say that, okay? I mean, you have been there when I needed you, so the least I can do is be a friend when you need one.
That's nice. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Okay, anytime. Not going to let you take me down with you.
Well, I must confess that the Chinese authorities were completely understanding and cooperative. I mean, it didn't hurt that they are well aware of my half-brother Larry's capacity for fraud. And they fully accepted my argument that you and your father were merely innocent investors in another one of his schemes.
Why do I fear that you're about to quote some Confucius saying that virtue is its own reward?
Not quite. They asked me to return Alan and Edward's full investments in the quest.
Oh, now that is what I call hands across the sea.
Yeah, only one to a customer, Alan. Ned, since you are your grandfather's heir, I had them make out the check to you.
Wait a second. What on earth for?
$2 million?
What about me? I mean, what about the fortune that I spent on the quest? The Chinese would have absolutely nothing if it wasn't for 20 years of my life I spent researching the lost civilization. And what about my money?
Tracy, I am very sorry. There is no money for you. And as for you, dear brother, may I remind you that the money that you spent was mine? And while you might have pleasant memories, I have a mountain of debts to pay against Father's estate.
Father, there's a lot of money here. I mean, you're more than welcome to all that you need.
See? Your son's generosity overwhelms me. That ought to qualm your objections, Tracy. He seems like he will take good care of both of you.
Not with Edward Quartermain's money, he won't.
You wipe that smarmy grin off your face. You haven't driven me so low yet, Charlie Prince. I have to accept charity from my own son.
Alan, I think you're very fortunate to get that money, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's better to
Excuse me,
give
I
than to
deserve
receive.
something.
You and I seem to be the only two that aren't angry with someone.
with my father's money.
Makes you feel good, doesn't it? Warm family